Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my afternoon session. I am Dion Napier of Amplify Vocal Studio, and today we're going to do a quick talk about vocal bridges. I'm going to share one exercise with you to help you with resonance shifting, and then I'm going to hop off and I'll take questions for those of you who are live that want to ask questions. Okay, so vocal bridges, what are they? Our bridges, also called our passaggio, if you come from a classical background, these are areas in the voice where our registers connect. Okay, so between your chest voice and your middle voice, there's a bridge or a pivot note that connects those registers. And then between your mixed voice and your head voice, there's another pivot note that connects those registers. Okay, and typically the vocal bridges are the areas that give singers a lot of issue, right? Because if you don't strengthen the bridges, you're not going to be able to smoothly and successfully transition throughout your range without it sounding, breaks and cracks everywhere in the voice. You don't want that, right? So if you come from a classical background, or if you come from a SATB choir, you probably know what your voice type is and you know where your bridges are, okay? That is going to be important for you when learning contemporary style, because the bridges are the areas where you need to add more pharyngeal resonance so that you don't sound operatic as you're trying to sing in all the different registers that is required in contemporary music. So make sure you catch that. I just gave you a huge nugget there. As you're learning contemporary style, classical singers, your bridges, your passaggio, knowing where those are, that's going to be the place where you add more more whiny resonance to help you successfully transition without the vocal cords flying open and you going into like a weak falsetto. Okay. All right. Now, if you don't come from a classical background, it's totally fine. You can kind of know where your passaggio or your bridge is just by feel. And it's usually the places in your voice that start to get shouty. Okay. So I'm going to do a demonstration so you can hear. So if I sing a piece of Ribbon in the Sky. So listen to this. Let me turn my keyboard on. Okay. So if I say, there's a ribbon in the sky. Did you hear how I cracked when I went up there? Because I was trying to really take mouth resonance higher than it's designed to go. There's a ribbon, straining, a lot of tension, right? You don't want that, okay? Instead, because that's at a bridge point, I want to transition into the next room in my house, right? I have to come off of the first floor and take the staircase. The bridge is the staircase. And so it's got to be skinny. So there's a ribbon in the sky. Hear the difference? Instead of it has to be tall in the bridges, okay? You have to add some of that whininess. There's a hear the whininess. You hear it? Okay. So that's how you work on that. So now I want to give you an exercise so that you can learn to feel the resonance shifting as you are crossing over from classical into contemporary, or as you are tightening up your contemporary technique. Okay. So here's an exercise that you can use. And it's kind of sloppy, but it's helpful. It's going to be and it's going to go keep the tongue out the whole way you do this. And you have to trust that resonance to shift. Don't try to pull with the extrinsic muscles in the larynx. No, just allow that resonance to shift and feel your voice going from the first floor to the staircase to the top floor and back down. Okay, let's go. Still in chest voice. where I'm flipping over into a different room. Okay, I'm allowing that resonance to shift. I'm not pulling chest higher than it needs to go. I'm allowing my voice to naturally transition because that's what it wants to do. That's what it needs to do at that passage. Okay, so here we go. And this will feel sloppy. You hear my voice? It's cracking. It's doing things too, right? I haven't really sung today, but this is what you want to allow to happen, because the more that you feel that resonance go in and out, and you'll learn how to balance that at the bridges, that's how you'll be able to sing the contemporary styles and have the sound that it needs without sounding operatic and without shouting and killing yourself. All right, so let's keep going. Come back down. You just want to work at the bridges. Last one here. And there you have it. Okay, so there's an exercise that you can use to work to build and strengthen your vocal bridges as you're transitioning your different resonance chambers. Get used to feeling that and build that, and it's going to give you great confidence as you go out to sing contemporary styles. Thank you guys for watching. Those who watch the replay, be sure to leave your question or your comment, and I will respond to you. And I will see you guys back on Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Chat soon. Bye-bye.